Good morning, everyone. Rob here. Welcome to today's trading candidates. Now, this is a special video, an additional video, a bonus video, whatever you want to look at. We had the unemployment report come out today, and I knew it was coming out, so I purposely waited for the candidate video and the market update video to be passed at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, so we could see what the reaction was to the market and utilize that as our potential for today's trades. Now, based on that, I looked at the YM, which I'm a tremendous fan of. We'll get into that in a moment, but I want to walk through what happened when that announcement came out today on the YM. Keep in mind that YM and every other candidate we look at here in this video are all for educational purposes only. This is not meant to be advice and or recommendations, okay? So this is the YM. What is the YM? The YM is the Dow. It's the futures on the Dow, the mini-sized futures on the Dow. So this is the full contract on TradeStation. You can't trade this one. You'd have to trade the current quarter contract. So I use this because it does go back and it's continuous, so it adds all previous contracts together. But I just wanted to show what was going on in pre-market, and this was the way to do it, and how you can capitalize on things just like this for your own trading. So what we're looking at here is a 5-minute candle, and we're going to change candles up in a little bit, but we're looking at a 5-minute candle on YM. Right? This vertical line shows the 5 p.m. close on Thursday, yesterday. And from this side of it, that same vertical line shows the 6 p.m. open on Friday. Right? So we had a little bit of a climb on the Dow and a quick pullback. And we're looking at about 10:30 last night. Right? We had a nice climb up. We went sideways. Right? And a little bit of a drop down. That took us right into the calendar day of Friday, although the entire thing is considered Friday. Then we just went sideways. We had a sideways move in there. We broke out a little bit up here, but that was it. We dropped off into the 5 a.m. time period. About 5:30 or so, we started to climb back up. And then let me clear this off and let me bring it in a little bit. Right? And then something interesting happened. Right? In the morning, and I'm looking at, let me draw my lines first. Okay? And I'll share with you what I mean. Right? So before any of this craziness came out at 8:30 in the morning, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I see this descending triangle setting up in there. I don't think the market is banking on a really good unemployment report, although they have been tough to call. My belief was you weren't going to see a positive report this morning. And we're waiting for that 8:30 time frame to come out. So where are we, right? So this right here is at 8:25. That's the closing candle, which means that the start of that candle was 8 o'clock. The close of it was 8:25. Right, we go one more candle, and we had this massive shift up and down. That's the 8:30 candle, again, closing time, right? And then there's the announcement came out right in here on this huge candle. And I'm just going to bring them all forward, all current, right? So what happened in there, guys? We saw the market just fell apart. I mean, absolutely crumbled on this candle, right? We're talking about a move on this one 5-minute candle alone at from a high of 34,709 to a low of 34,500, so 542 to 710. So about 150-ish, a little bit off on my math, but it's about 150 points in total just on one candle of that move. Now, I know some of you are saying, but Rob, how do I trade it? How do I take advantage of it? One of the greatest parts about this is we've got a program called the Mini Think Tank where Brandon Wendell crushes it on a daily basis. Go check out on our channel. I'll actually put a link in this video where you can go watch it. Go check out on our YouTube channel. Brandon just did an update video. He killed it, guys. He does it on a regular basis. He doesn't just trade this. He trades multiple contracts. Brandon is a genius when it comes to the stuff he does in E-minis. But what we were looking at with this breakdown in here, right? This 5-minute candle makes it hard to pick, I should do this or I should do that. So let's shift this over and let's make it a 1-minute candle instead of a 5. All right, and now we can find where the 8:31 candle is. That's 29. There's the 8:30. See what happened there? That's where it closed at 8:30, and then here's the 8:31. Almost all of that move, because we had a 5-minute candle up before, almost all of that move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to that green candle from this long wicked candle, that's a 5-minute candle. Almost all of that move came within the first 1 minute. Now, there's still questions of, Rob, could I have even effectively traded it? Is there even a way I could have capitalized on that move? I mean, look at the whipsaw that took place in there. Could it have happened intra-candle? Sure. So let's go back and look and see if there's a way that we can analyze this and figure out, was there something that we could have done? So take a couple of seconds for me to go in and change it around on TradeStation. There may be a faster way of going to a tick chart. I don't know it off the top of my head. We're going to turn this into a larger tick chart. I use fib numbers, so we're going to use 144 as our start, right? So now let's go back and find that 8:30 time frame. All right, so every candle is no longer an amount of time. Every candle represents a tick, right? A tick is a trade. So we're looking for 144 trades to make up a candle. That's what I want to see. I'm looking for the very first candle that showed itself after 8:30 this morning. So there's 8:28. You can see a couple of candles later. Actually, let's go here. So here's 8:30:01. So this first candle, I think it was this one right here. Let me just make sure. 8:30 and 1 second. That was the first candle. It closed at 8:30:01. So it could be some residual left over from the previous candle. Very possible, right? From that previous time frame, because it adds up. That's the closing time of the candle. The next candle is definitely one that will fall fully in scope. That candle closed at 30 minutes and 8 seconds. Well, this one closed at 30 minutes and 1 second. So it took 7 seconds to have 144 trades go off on the YM. All right, that's basically what it shows you. If you look here, now we could break it down further, but if you look here, you could see that the candles literally collapsed, candle after candle after candle. Right? You probably did not get to react as quickly as 8:30 and 1 second to be in the trade at that point. I can't move that quick. Even if you had it set it up and if you had a massive platform that you could blink your eyes and the platform would hit enter, I still think you'd be behind on trying to catch that last 1 second, at least on a 144 tick chart. So let's go back and look at something a little bit shorter. Let's go look at a 55 tick chart. And once again, I need to scroll backwards now because we're just getting busy with how many candles we have. Remember, it takes 55 trades for this puppy to get filled, right? Where are we? All right, so we're about there. Okay. So 8:30, let's see. Here's the first one, 8:30:03. Once again, there could be residual in that first candle. Did we have a little bit of whipsaw on this candle? We did. That was about, this one was 03, this one was 07. That was 4 seconds. Once again, how quickly did you get your order in? But once you got past those first 10 seconds, 7 seconds of the market, you saw this candle here, little sideways move, and kerplunk. So if you took the order, if you took the trade on this candle right here, right? By the way, this was 07, this was 08, 1 second later to get 55 trades. And if you took the trade on this candle right here, 34, 637. So 637, we made it down to about 572. So 37 and 28, what's that? 65 points. Each point is worth $5. I'm not saying you would have got the very bottom of the move at all. You would look left, you would use trailing stops, and so forth. You can set this up to work in your advantage, but could you have easily picked up 20 or 30 points on this move? The answer is absolutely. Absolutely. This was a nice trade setup on what is called known news. I know it's coming out. I should have the order set and my finger on the button, right? It's there. Do I want to buy or sell? That's all there is to the YM or the ES or the NQ. It's buy or sell. I wanted to sell. I sold here. I bought back here. If I pick up 20 points, each point is worth $5. That's $100. If I only did one contract, I made $100. If I did 10 contracts, I made $1,000. See where I'm going with this? For some of you, $200, $300, $400, $500 a day, you don't need to work. Because at $500 a day, that puts you at $2,500 a week. Most of you are done. You're done. Oh, no, Rob, I make more than that. Awesome. Then you need more contracts or more points in a day. That's okay. What if you could only make an extra $2,500 a week? Would that be okay? Oh, no, Rob, man, I wish I needed that much, but I don't. I only need about, $1,200 a week or $2,000 or $1,500 a week. Great. If you need $1,500 a week, what is that a day? $300 a day, right? You see where I'm going with this, guys? You would have needed 3 contracts to have done this today, and your day is over. I wanted to move from New York to Arizona. We have family there. And my wife said, why do you want to go where it's so hot? You hate the heat. I said, yeah, but by 10 o'clock in the morning, my day will be over. There you go. I can go fish. I can go play. I can go hike, bike, whatever I want. I don't have to be there later in the day because everything starts so early there, right? You can do a lot of this very early in the morning. Everything Brandon does in the Immunity Think Tank is, for the most part, he teaches it all during the day. Everything he's done by 11 o'clock. His training is over and his trades are done. Guys, I'm telling you, check out the video that I'm going to drop down in the description and watch what Brandon is able to do inside of that training, right? And there is a 2-week trial that you'll get to it if you're interested. So just follow the link and watch the video. And if you like it, awesome. If you don't, I know you pick something up just based on what you see him do there week in and week out. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it helps, right? Make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now. Folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the training. Now, if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and go ahead and hit the subscribe button right over here and hit the bell to keep up with all the latest trading content. And oh, did you know that we have a podcast? Supercharge your trading education with the Stock Market Millionaire, which you can find in the description down below. And while you're there, you can also find other amazing free trading resources that I've put together just for you.